That's right.
But I'm not cheating. I'm totally honest. I'm giving away every dime. Hey, I pulled my weight and then the weight of some of you extra folks.
That's cool.
But today I got to go do my taxes, so I feel like I needed some chitlins to get my head right, because it's painful. Ain't it painful doing taxes?
It's painful.
Ain't it painful?
Year round.
Yeah. It's painful. Then they taking money. How many of y'all got hit with one of those levy slips? Man, they them levy slips.
They lean you out.
Man, they levy and hitting and taking. I thought, all to pay for this war.
Can we all just get along?
All right. Well, today we got to talk about that. We got to talk about the taxes that's coming on the 15th. Hope everybody's ready. I want to remind everybody today is day number 49 of the YouTube lockout, and Pax Stereo remains locked out of YouTube with our Pax Stereo account only. As you know, we've expanded. Every one of our shows now has its own YouTube account. Morning Coffee is the Morning Coffee Crew. Virtually Uncut is Virtually Uncut. Beast and the Booty is Beast and the Booty. The LZ, Hip Hop Republican TV, and Homeless Not Helpless. They're all there on YouTube with their own profiles. There's a PAX staff profile. We are, accordingly, with all the flack we've been getting from these people, we are decreasing our role, but increasing our role at the other places. Today, for the second day in a row, we are simulcasting on Justin.tv, Ustream.tv, and Livestream. So here's the thing, you guys. I know it's a little confusing. Norman, broke my heart with your stuff that was acting up yesterday. You guys can watch us at different places now. Ustream, Livestream, Justin.tv. You can also come to the PaxStereo.tv site. And we have two ways to even watch it there. You can watch it in the main player. We've also made individual channel pages where you can see the video chat room, all that stuff. So we know that some of you have the trouble, and I want you guys to recognize a lot of that trouble is not us. Would you believe it or not, we've had our third upgrade this week for Flash and Java. So some of you just don't really know how fast these updates. I put a link to the updates right there on the first page. You can go there and get those updates. So remember that, okay?
Yep.
We love you. We just want you to know it's hard. Okay, you guys, we know we got two new episode sessions coming next week. We're going to have In Your Facebook. Danny?
Yeah.
In Your Facebook. Tell them about what you know about it.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do with In Your Facebook segment is we're going to be talking about we're going to be reporting on, I should say, and also, too, talking about some of the subjects and the topics on Facebook and on our Facebook pages. So you are welcome to join us in the chat room. And if there's a particular subject that's going on, tell me the person's page, and I'll go find it, or I'll find one. Either way, it doesn't matter. So we want to talk about the topics that you're talking about on
it allows us to have increased connectivity to our community. So we're going to be able to show you what's happening, you guys. I don't know if you realized it, but all these different, hopefully this will help too, Norman. All the different places, their chats are being integrated with either MySpace, Facebook, or Twitter. So remember I told you guys how they're going to make you start signing in and stuff. Remember I warned you, it wasn't just me. See, you guys didn't believe me, my own. Well, now you see how they're making you do this, but they're also making it so everything is integrated with Facebook. We try to keep up on top of all those integrations. So we're integrating everything with Facebook. Of course, there's the pressure on me now to keep up to Facebook, but I'm going to try to put some of that on Danny.
Right.
We have the Pax Stereo, we have the Pax Neo Urban Facebook page, we have the Pax Stereo TV Facebook page, we have the Mario Hemsley Facebook page, Danielle has her own Facebook, and so does Victor Allen. So we're going to be doing more facing. We're going to be sitting on your Facebook.
There you go, man.
Can't wait, can you?
Yeah, get ready, because they're going to indoctrinate you.
Face. It's all about the face. All right. And then also, Danny, we're going to have the tweet news where we tell them what everybody's tweeting about. And the way we do that is just take a look right now. It's time. Let's take a look. Take a look at the tweet news, the real-time tweet news. It's real-time. Vic, I'm going to show them right here.
There you
go,
go,
If you go there, and that's www.paxtereo.tv/monitor, you can see what we're talking about today. It's the hot tweet news. This is a real-time thing. Watch that ticker. Those are people out there tweeting and Putin, and they talking all about it. What are they talking about today, Danny? It looks like they're talking about Dixie Carter.
Yeah, Dixie Carter, passed away. She was the actress on Designing Women, and those women really put their spin on middle-aged women at that time in the 80s, and women were coming into their
Delta
own back
Burke?
then. So
Oh, thinking
Delta-
herself.
Yeah,
I used to like the little skinny one too. With what was her name? With the red kind of.
Forgot.
I can't remember.
You know what it was? It was that Southern charm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
few shows embraced the South to the degree that Designing Women did. And really, that whole Southern culture. That's what I liked it. I mean, and they also had a male character on the show.
It was kind of like the first time we really got a chance to see a gay character.
Exactly.
I don't think
What's his
he
name?
was
Mishak?
gay.
What's his name?
He had a strange name. Mishak, was it?
Mishak
Taylor?
something. Those in the chat room
Yeah.
remember his name. The name of the brother on Designing Women. So that's one of the things that's hot in the real-time Twitter feed. Also, Danny, the other things they're talking about. Look at these. Tiki Barber.
Oh, yeah. Poor Tiki.
Well, they're talking about him, Michelle Obama, and they're talking about Tiger Woods, El Tigre. So if you want to see if you want to see a real-time ticker feed of what people are talking about in Twitter, go to the Pack Stereo monitor page where you can see what they're chatting about. It's hot stuff. Okay.
What are we talking about in headlines today?
Well, one more item before we do that. I got to remind everybody once again that this week Mac McAllister is
Yes.
doing a tribute all week long to Ronald Isley. Okay, so I got to remind you guys. Ronald Isley, I listened to it myself. Wonderful, wonderful programming, Mac. Went all the way back and around. Give you some historical perspective on the Isley brothers. But if you go to Retro Jazz and Blues, if you go to macmcallister.tv, online with mac.ning.com, all of those things get you there. If you come to Pack Stereo and go to our jazz section, Mac McAllister is our ambassador to all things jazz. And so take a listen to that show. I love that show. Okay. So we got a bunch of things to talk about today. For one, we got 2 teen girls that were carjacking an engagement party couple. And so we're going to find out about the killed them. Teenage females. So scary, 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 scary.
What's the world coming to, man?
What is the world coming through? We've got GOP chair Michael Steele talking about he made some mistakes. Duh. One of them is being the Republican chair. No, not a mistake, Michael. We're proud of having you. Stay there, Mike. Mike, come on.
Well, it seems like his own party is like,
I just
doing
was
a
a
black
little
attack
jokey.
type of a thing. His own party, I think, members of his own party don't really want him there. Because I personally think it's because it's a racial issue. So, I mean...
Well, I think it's like the hip-hop
He speaks for black
Republicans.
conservatives. He speaks for white conservatives. He speaks for Asian American conservatives. Why should he be treated any different? I mean, he's the head of the RNC.
Well, we'll engage in that discussion when we come back to the story.
There you go. I like Danny. She's
All
passionate.
right. Kitty Kelly has a new Oprah bio. So, and Oprah's not too happy. We'll talk about that. Okay, 1/3 of people are snooping on emails and phones. So, are you one of that 1/3 of people out there that's snooping on your significant other's email?
I am.
Are you checking his or her phone? You evil creature, you. All right, Obama's working hard to select your Supreme Court candidate. Certainly nothing too liberal. Amnesty International says that the U.S. violated Katrina victim rights. Well, that's a story.
Wow.
We actually is going to hint at that because we're going to come back to that. That's an ongoing controversy that exists with the handling of the Katrina victims and and also the fact that the U.S. has been cited now, which they often are in international organizations for humanity issues.
Well, we're always quick to point the finger on, who's not being a humanitarian and, who's, violating civil, rights of, people in their country. So, we're not exempt from that either.
So we're going to update you on all that because we know that the study said that you don't care, that Americans are willing to fight.